Okay guys, I think I'm just gonna paint match these things so they got dust in them, so I'm gonna paint match them white. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna rip them out here and then we'll get them painted. Okay guys, so once you get your headlights out, so to paint them inside you gotta bake them in the oven, just your normal oven. You want to set the temperature to 250, get it preheated up, and then you want to put them in for 15 minutes. But before you do that, you got to clean. So if you see on this one, these are dirty in the back because they're used obviously, but you can see all that glue in all those spots. That's partly what holds that silver piece in down there. So you want to clean all those out, otherwise it'll melt and drip all over. So yeah, I gotta clean this one yet, and then we'll be ready to stick it in. Okay, and then see if you have this, you can take a pick here and just just like that, just kind of pick all that stuff off all the way around. Okay, pretty much got these all clean too. You don't have to be perfect, but get as much off as you can. Also, tuck all your wires up in behind it you can, the best you can, otherwise they'll melt. So yeah, try to have those tucked up in. And yeah, I think we're ready to slap them in the oven. So, yep, I'll get them put in. Okay guys, got them in there. I just put them on a cookie sheet. We're going to try that. 15 minutes, so I'll get back with you when 15 minutes is up. Okay, so we got 11 seconds. We'll watch it go down here. And you also want to wear gloves. Make sure you wear gloves because they're going to be hot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is try to use a pick here and see how they're popping. If you look right there, you can see how it's starting to pop apart. So we'll just work our way down through. There you go. So I did break a little piece out right there, so you gotta be really careful. It'll be fine, you'll never see it. But yeah, that's how you do it. So we'll get the other one. Do the same thing to this one, so we'll catch you guys when we're done with the other one. Okay, so it has these orange deals in here, so I pulled those out, or red deals, reflectors, because so my truck's white, so I'm going to paint these black, and then the rest of this I'm going to paint all white, so then it'll be just those will be black. Should look pretty sweet. So here's the other one. Still need to pull those out. So then after you do that, then you want to pull these 4 screws out if you have these specific taillights, and then this will pop this whole square piece out, and then you can, I'll show you further then how to take that apart, but that's what we'll do right now. Just pause it. Okay, so then after you pull that screw, then that'll just pop right out, or pull those 4 screws. Then what you're going to want to do is snip this wire here because it won't fit through that hole. So just take a scissors and or a wire cutter or something and snip that. I'm just gonna snip mine, and then also there's a rubber grommet there. I pulled that out and slid that up. So then we'll just snip it about right where my thumb is there. Just cut both of them there. Yep, just like that. Then we can slide this grommet off, and then oh, there we go. And that all comes out. And there, this here is what I'll be painting white. And then I also probably gonna paint this backing white. So then you'll pull those screws out. So it'd be this screw, this one, that third one, and then those 4 small ones. And that'll pull all your LEDs out, and you can pull, yeah, all the LEDs out. Okay, so I didn't video that just for because it takes a while, but so those screws I told you to pull out were on the back side, and then you unplug this little plug, and then all those LEDs will pop out. Then that little plug is connected to this little L bar. So on these specific ones, this L bar sits in like that. You pull those screws, that pops out, and then all I'm gonna do is just run a little piece of tape in there and cover the LEDs when I paint, and then you won't be able to see it. But so yeah, I'm not sure yet. I might paint that black too. So then you'll have your centerpiece. So this will all be white, centerpiece black, and those pieces black, and then this down here black maybe. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do that. Then it'll have the white bar in it, so it'll look pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm going to do the other side the same way off camera, and then I will pick back up with you guys when we're ready to paint. Okay, so been working on these off camera. It just takes too long to video, but cleaning all this glue out of that inside this crack. So how they sit in, I'll get this one here. So see that little groove right there, or that little stick out part? You can see it a little bit right where the end of my finger is. Runs all the way around the edge. See there, you can see how it sticks out. Anyways, that piece goes into this groove all the way around, and that's where the glue is. And I mean, it's not perfect, but I got it pretty clean. I'm gonna leave it at that. So clean it the best you can, the glue out. Use just a knife or something and pick it out. And then what I'm gonna do is use windshield urethane then when I stick that back on, which I'll show you later in the video here. But so the way I'm gonna do these is I'm going to paint. So let's see, it's the wrong one. Here we go. So all that's gonna be white, and then I'm gonna paint these deals black, and then the little reflector in here, and then there's that other one there. Paint these black and this black. So it'll be all white with those two and this black. Unless I decide to paint this piece white yet, I'm not sure on that. But yeah, and then that other white L piece will go over top of this. So yeah, it should look pretty good. So I will see you guys when I'm ready to start painting. So then we're gonna use Scotch Brite and scuff this all up too. I'll probably video some of that. So okay, so what I used is this thing here to sand them. It's like a little wire ball. Anyways, you can use Scotch Brite or some light grit sandpaper. You don't want it real aggressive because it's in behind. None of it's gonna get the weather to it, so it ain't gonna matter if it's not sanded just the best. But as you can see, my scratches there, I got her sanded pretty good. And I did these little deals. These are really hard. You can see that they turn black where the scratches are. And then the reflectors, and then this. So I think you can pull that white piece out if you really get technical, but I'm just gonna leave it in. I'll just put a piece of tape down in there because this L piece here will sit down in. So as long as you paint down over the edges, you'll never know it. So I'm gonna leave that in. But yeah, I think we're pretty much ready for paint. But yeah, I sanded them all off camera. So one other thing is make sure your lenses are clean. As you can tell, these are filthy inside and out because they got dust in them because they were used when I pulled them apart. if you do them when they're new, it'll be a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna clean these lenses up so they're really clean, so when we go back together. But yeah, I will pick up when I'm painting them. Okay guys, I got that first, I think it's actually second coat of paint on that, and I'm just getting ready to start on this. So what I decided to do is do these white and the little silver deals down the bottom, and I'm gonna do the light black and the reflectors black, so it should look pretty sharp. So yeah, I'm just using just cheap black paint. Here's the white I'm using. Pretty much matches the color of the truck, so yeah, it should look pretty good. Well, the paints turn out really nice. So that's the black, and here's the white. Okay guys, they are looking mint. So I got everything put in. Just got to put the lenses on yet. So what I'm gonna do for the lenses is I'm actually gonna try this stuff. The right stuff, it's called 1 minute gasket. You can buy it at parts stores and stuff. I don't know if you can buy it online or not. You probably could. So yeah, should be good to go. We're just gonna put it in that groove just where the other stuff was. Then we'll push the lenses down on top. Okay guys, got the lenses on. Yeah, this stuff worked great. So we'll see how it holds up, but I think that's the stuff that is worth getting. So, but yeah, the main thing is that they seal right along that edge right there. You can see it's nice and black. That's sealed good. Out here you don't really have to have. I just did that for extra sealant, but I'm not sure yet, but I'm probably gonna end up taping it off and painting these outside edges yet, and then re-clearing the whole lenses because they're a little scratched up. Okay guys, I got it all done. So what I end up doing then is taping and painting the lens, the edge of the lens. See, this is how it looks. It's black, and then there's some open spots. It just doesn't look very good. So I was like, well, so I decided I'm gonna paint the lens. So what I did is actually use electrical tape, because you can bend it around the edges, and run electrical tape around, and then put paper towel in the center, mask it all off, then sand it down with this here's 320 grit sandpaper, and then paint it. But it absolutely turned out amazing. Okay, so yeah, just to show how I taped it there, just took the electrical tape and just ran around. Make your own line. You can make your line however far in. I mean, if you want to go into there around, you can do however, but I want it, obviously around the edge. So that's how I did my line, and then I'll just finish masking this off and then paint. Okay guys, got them both done. So yeah, I'm pretty stinking impressed. Okay guys, we got them in. They are looking insane, dude. Sorry, my truck's a little dirty, but man, yeah. Okay, here's the parking lights. Okay, 4 ways. Man, yeah. Okay, turn off. Man, yeah, I am wadded.